What is the hardest problems when it comes for you for trading? Is it not being disciplined? Is it being impatient? Is it remembering what you learned but not remembering at the time of the trade? Can't control your emotions? What is it? What if I tell you that your strategy actually works? The strategy that you backtest on, the strategy that you use every day, it works. But how does it work? When does it work? Why do you keep losing? It's because you don't have patience. That's the secret. So look, my favorite strategy is the retest strategy. So even though I trade at work and do construction and stuff like that, this particular day I didn't get in the market until 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, sorry. And I didn't get into an hour and 30 minutes until my trade happens. But one thing I had to realize was there's always more moves into the market. You don't have to rush for that one move. So again, my trade didn't happen quick. It happened an hour and 30 minutes after the market. 38 minutes, sorry. And I made a total of $1,796 on this trade just for being patient. For that retest strategy, for it to happen. So why can't you do that? Why can't you just relax? Control your emotions and get into the play. Just have patience. That's the easiest secret ever. I'm surprised I have not seen so many videos talking about how important patience is. Because patience will win you. Paytience. Patience. Pretty sure I spelled that right. But yeah, got real on a serious note. Have patience. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Looking into the market, we just see that the SPA is coming up for a retest, and that's what I'm looking for. So of course, the things that I'm looking at a bearish trend. So I'm looking for a bearish play. If it's not breaking above the high where the market started at, then I'm not looking for any buys. That's me personally, but I'm not looking for any buys. I'd rather play safe and conservative than a very risky. There's traders that play just strictly off of candles. I used to be that trader, but I just, I'd rather play what I like, my strategy, which is my retest strategy. How long it take again? It took me even when I got into my play, it still took me almost 30 minutes for me to even get my profits. You'll see later in this video. But the market look like it's going to do a retest. Where it is right now at 405.50 area. This could be a potential retest right here because that's where it has stopped and paused for a little bit to continue down. So that could have been a straight, a nice bearish move down. Could be one. But the way these EMAs is crossing, I was thinking at the time, I was thinking that it was going to go up more towards that resistance box that I have right there. But I ended up taking a trade though. Playing it down, thinking it was gonna go down, but it ended up stopping me out. So I didn't take profits off of that. I ended up taking a loss of like a little bit over $200, which is perfectly fine, which I'm cool to lose with for the day. Well, for that moment. But you could tell the market definitely wants to go up. There's some buying power. You look at the overall watch list. The overall watch list is still down. Only thing is up potentially right now is Tesla on my whole watch list. But this is the candle that I seen right here. So what happened was on the play that you're gonna see in a second, it comes down past the wick of the green candle right next to it. So usually when I get into play, I always want the candle to go past the wick for me to get into it because it makes the low underneath that candle. But it psyched me out and still went up. And as you can tell, looking at the rest of the watch list, everything looked like it's still retesting back down. So I go into my Ninja Trader, and the first thing I do is I want it to play down. Boom, it went underneath. Cool. I got in for 2 contracts, and I'm trading the ES, the futures ES. So if you don't know what that is, I'll put that right here. And I'm staying patient on this trade, and I'm looking down. I'm like, okay, we're gonna play it down to that support at the bottom where the green. For you beginners, where the green takes off at the bottom. This could be a rejection, but what I should have realized was it went past that little bitty pivot where it is now. So look, it's above. See the box? It's above the box. So I really shouldn't have looked for a sell. That is honestly a rookie mistake. But still, the market still fell down. And I could have cashed in some profits. I didn't put in my running trail. I have settings in for my running trail. So I should have been at my break even. But I wasn't at my break even. So I ended up losing more money. But look at that. The SPY. Look at that. That looks like it wants to fall. Does it not? And that's why I say you got to take what the market give you. Don't force your trades. Stick with your strategic game plan. And it's cool. If you take a loss, it's going to happen. I told you guys earlier that you have to be patient. The market does what the market wants to do. But be alright. There's so many myths out here. Not myths. Strategies that traders use, professional traders use, but obviously we learn from these professional traders.
Order canceled.
They work for a reason. They became successful for a reason. They are teaching these out here for a reason, right? It's because they work. They're patient. People lose money all the time. You have to lose money to make money. That's part of the game. You can see my first trade, I took a loss. It is what it is. Me, look, you seen it. You thought it was a great fall. Now, other people, you might see something differently. But at the time, I thought it was going to fall. Now, at this point right here, I drew a channel. I see that's in the channel. The EMA is about to cross. And I was like, at this point, it is going to that retest position. Or it might go to 200, but I see it going to the retest position. Look at it right there. Look at how that thing went so quick. I'm just sitting there just watching it on my computer. And at this time right here, I was actually driving to the next job. So I was like, oh man. So I was just looking at the windows. I was like, I ain't getting into the trade. Nothing got me into going to the trade yet. But I ended up going to the trade early off this one for 2 contracts, thinking that it might fall just because it wicked down. I don't see it going much higher just because the whole market's down. But again, the market do what the market wants to do. So I'm like, all right, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do at this point? Talk to me. What's up? What do you want to do? I might got in early. Maybe he did that to psych everybody out to play. Cause market tend to do that. Wicks out a lot of people to play with people's emotions. But I was like, okay, you know what, DeShawn? Let's be more conservative. Let's get a red bar to break below that green bar so we can make a low and get into the play and play it down. All right. So I'm 0-2 for my plays. That's fine. Now we're waiting for the market to drop right here. Go past the green bar, the bar right next to the red bar, and we're gonna get in for the sell. And we're gonna ride that big boy down. That's the game plan, right? That is the game plan, right? Now, I took 4 trades today. This is my 3rd one. Now I'm in this trade.
Order filled.
Boom. 2 contracts. Whatever, right? You'll see shortly I did get stopped out of this trade too. Now these are some good plays I got into. I really got in good plays, right? It played down. Look at it. Boom. Boom boom. $200, 2 contracts. $250. $275. Like, we in it. I was like, okay, we ready to get down to the support zone. That's where we're going right now. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. It feels great though when you get into a play early. They do. And then you just letting it fall and stuff getting late. But it's very risky getting to play early. So don't be that person getting to play early. But okay guys, so what you guys see is I got in for the play, but I got stopped out from that green bar. Boom. Got stopped out. That green bar took over. But I end up getting back into the play. So if you can see, my first play was to the left. What I didn't see was a trend line right there, right? So I drew the trend line, and I was seeing it bounce down again. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this again. It broke the trend line off this time, right? It retested, came up to make a higher high, came down, retested, but it rejected. And it came down. So retested, came down. Broke the trend line. I got in once it broke the trend line. So I got in for 4 contracts this time. I'm like, okay, it broke the trend line. It retested that, rejected it, rejected the resistance. So now we're looking for the fall. Sorry, guys. So that's what we're looking for now. We're holding to the fall. And this trade took forever. I end up doing the retested, and I said retested. I ended up playing bar by bar. I could have played EMA, but the way this market was playing with me today, I was very conservative, and I was playing bar by bar. So each time I was moving my bars. But in a second, you're going to see how long I was in this play, and you see why patience is really good to have. I mean, it's cool to make $350, $400, $1,000, $2,000, whatever. But you want to maximize your profits. No matter if you take some of your profits out, let it run, or whatever. But you can see right here, I played it bar by bar. Each time, for 4 contracts, I'm up $2,500 right there. So I'm happy with what my wins is so far. It's almost to my support. But I end up getting stopped out. And it ended up going to the support, but a green bar, big green bar took me out. It's okay. But there was a falling wedge right there, so I knew it was going to break down at some point. So, but yeah. So, guys, as you can see, this whole trade was a long trade, long day. And you got to be patient. Now, I was 0-3, right? 1, 2, 3. 0-3. So I was 1-4 for the day, and I did the same strategy each time. I didn't change my strategy or no nothing. But when I'm looking at the overall trend of the trade, I'm like, okay, the market did exactly what I wanted to do. It retested at that point where I wanted it to retest. I got it in my play. I played my risk real well. I didn't overdo it. I didn't over trade, no nothing like that. Follow my trading plan. I got in, I got out, and I took my profits. That's all you have to do. Stay patient, be confident, and just relax. So yeah, guys, I made my profits for the day. Made good ones. Made 1,796 at the end of the day. Great day. Great day. So I hope you guys learned from this video. It is a secret because people don't think about it. And there's not a lot of videos about it. But patience is key. Control it. Know there's more moves into the market. Your moves is coming. You just have to stay patient. And I do this while working. So if I can do it, you can do it, dude. So you can do it. So guys, I'll see you on the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace. Oh my gosh. I was recording, bro. Yes.